Hi Stampers, it's Tina Shaw from tinashaws.blogspot.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Fairborn, Ohio. And today I wanted to show you how I made this slimline card. And it's using the Cherish This Season stamp set and dies. And for the little saying here on the front is from Christmas Means More, where it says, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. I think that is so cute. And then on the inside, I have Merry Christmas, and then I just stamped a couple of the bells from the bell set. And then the Merry Christmas is from the Perfectly Plaid stamp set. So I'm going to get started and show you how I did that. So I started out with a 7 by 8 inch piece of Pacific Point cardstock, and I scored it at 3.5 inches. And then I have a piece of 7 3/4 by 3 1/4 that I'm going to put on the inside. So I'm going to glue these together, and I'm going to use my liquid glue, my multi-purpose. So this piece goes right on here. This is a 7 3/4 by 3 1/4. Half, it's 7 5/8 and 3 1/8. There you go. Okay, so that's on the front. And so now I'm going to take my little squares and I'm going to stamp on my white one with Pacific Point ink. And this is the third from the largest square die, and then the third from the largest scalloped square die from the layering square set. Okay, so let's stamp this right here. Get my head over here. Oops. Come on. There we go. That one stamps really nice. So what I did was I just attached this piece to my little frame, my scallop frame, and then I actually popped this up with a couple of dimensionals. Well, actually 4, 1 in each corner, and I like to put one in the center just so it doesn't sag. Okay, oops, missed that one. I got them everywhere. I find these little things everywhere. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this on here, on this end. And now I've already gone ahead and cut out the 2 largest bell dies, 2 out of the silver foil, and then 2 out of the Pacific Point. And I take and put a piece of tape on the back to hold in the leaves because they want to fall out. And so I'm not going to worry about where the little berries are because I'm going to put little rhinestones there. So I'm going to go ahead, and I do need to trim this off just a smidgen here because I see some tape. Don't want that showing. Okay, so I'm just going to put these down on the left side of my card. I'm just going to stagger like this one, and then I'm going to use the big foil one and come down just a little bit And then I'm going to take another foil one. I'm just going to use one on that. I'm just going to put that one like right in there. Like that. And then I've got the blue one. And so these are popped up with Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to slide this one under here, except I put a dimensional there. Okay, so that's good. So now all I have to do is make my bow. Okay, so I'm just going to take my little bow maker, and I think I want it about this big. I love my bow makers. One of my stampers, actually she's my downline now, her husband makes these for me, and then I give these away as prizes or awards. They're just really, really handy. Okay, so you just pull that through, tie it nice and tight so it doesn't slip out. And it makes just the cutest, perfect little bow. And so now I'm just going to take a glue dot and use take a pick tool. I think I'm going to put 2 on here. It's stuck to my fingers. And now I'm just going to put it up here towards the top. Like that. And now I put on a couple of my blue adhesive backed gems. And I just want these. I'm using the lighter ones. I'm going to put one there. I think I'm going to add another one over here. Like that. And then I'm just going to take my little rhinestones, my smallest rhinestones. I can open up my little box here. And I'm just going to use the smallest ones. And I'm just going to pick them up with the end on my pick-a-tool soft pickup side here. And so all I did was just took a little rhinestone and just put it right where the little berries are supposed to be. Oh. So instead of y'all watching me do all this, this is my card. And then, oh, my inside. Let me stamp on my inside. Gotta have our inside. Okay, so for my inside, I used the Perfectly Plaid, the Merry Christmas in the Perfectly Plaid set, like I showed you. And so I just inked that up with Pacific Point. And I'm just going to put the Merry Christmas right in the center, like that. And then I'm going to take the little bell stamp, well actually it's a large bell stamp, and make sure that you don't stamp it too hard, because then you get too much ink right on the inside, and then you can have a blob on your card, which we don't want. So let's do that again. Here we go. There, perfect. So sometimes a light hand is better. There we go. Now I'm just going to put some my glue again on the back, and then I'm just going to put this inside my card. And once I get all of my little rhinestones on and trim my ends here on my ribbon, then I'm done. So I'm just going to pull in my finished ones here that I've already done. And then I made my envelope, which is out of printer paper from my printer, 8.5 by 11. And on one of my other blog posts or on my YouTube video, I do have the dimensions to make those. But there are, I'm going to call this one the Cherish the Season card, because that's the bells. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll give it a try. It's really pretty simple once you cut out your pretty little bells. And if you need a demonstrator, I would love to help you out with your Stampin' Up! Needs. You can find me at tinashaws.blogspot.com, and I do have all my videos are on there. My Stampin' Up! Store is tinashaw.stampinup.net, and leave me a comment if you wish, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much. Bye.